Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Prescott set to pass. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Hauled in by Musgrave. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, 46. Here we're going to 63. And 47. 46.
From the 42. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now. 4th and short. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets this one to McLaurin. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Duke the defender. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching his receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yeah! There we go! 26!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing out to the left. Cut. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Here we go, go to 54, go 26.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Down the sideline, inside the 30. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete to Shakir. And have him gain up about a handful there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard.
7-7.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Brown on the inside give. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go now.
Brown on the carry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connection made to Shakir. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
70 Lions. Lion. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Cowboys get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. We've got whistles after the play as we have somebody shaken up, and that's Luke Musgrave in need of some attention out there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah, 3 yards.
Dak off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
47.
Prescott here from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. The tight end going in motion right. From the 29. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Now they send their back in motion right. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. He'll get this one to Brown. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A tight end in motion now. A give now to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Commanders looking for a score before halftime. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To throw, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. A very short kick here from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take you. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. That's
1st down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, kill.
Throwing again is Dak. Forced out to his right. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Taking a big shot for the end zone. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got it. Ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Check go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Daniels on 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So it's second down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go! Hup.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The handoff on third and short. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up fourth and a few. The Commanders ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's out of bounds, not the return that he had drawn up, no way, and actually loses yards. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Lone back gets the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
That's That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
The give here on second. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now Daniels off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Connection made to Shakir. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 3rd quarter lead. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Yeah. There we go.
Dak now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. One check.
They send a man in motion.
26.
Second down. Here's Prescott again. It's taken in by Lamb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Right check. 26.
Give now to the running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 46. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here we go. 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Under. Here we go. Going to 53. Go. Get out there. 26.
To throw, Prescott. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yeah, here we go. 26. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. Brought in right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
26.
Running this one left. Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
We're going to 54. Yeah.
Back to the well again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kill.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready? Track at 60. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw it. Complete out to the right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He gets 6 on that play, and the Commanders will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Pioneer. Ready.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. They're going to try with the wideout. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Set up.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Good.
Here he is to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
47.
Throwing now. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hey, 47.
Setting up to pass. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Throwing again is Dak. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys find a way to tie it late. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Commanders play. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
79 Bronco. Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the 39. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Come on, set. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And it looks great flying through the air, Bron, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Try and push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another carry for him. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
First and 10 now from the 30.
65, Cat. 65. Ready. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the...